Hey Agata, thanks for sending the email with all the videos. I'm going to do a video review for this week. So let's get started with the videos I got here. So for the beginning of the week squats, this first rep looked good. What it looked like as the set went on is you start to cut your depth a little bit. So these first few reps were good. But then I think on this one, that one looked a little bit close. And this one, again, looked a little close. So it's just maybe with the last couple reps here, with your knee being here, it's hard to tell if you hit depth compared to the previous ones. So it's just being consistent with your depth throughout the set. But all around, that set moved well. So move on to the next video. This bench looked good all week. This one looked fine. Pauses were good. Bar path was good, but looks down from this angle, so no issues with this video. Deadlift was looking good this week too. Your starting position is good. Your hips stay down as you break the bar off the ground. Back is pretty straight. Head is pointed down, resetting between every rep. So deadlifts were good this week, just like the bench. And these all moved well, so no issues here on the deadlift. I think you got one more rep left. Yeah, that one moved well too. So we'll go to this video. So on this one, from this angle, it didn't look like your butt was off the bench completely, like you would get a red light. What it looks like is you have your butt just barely touching here, and then you bring it down. So from here, it doesn't look like your butt's off. It looks like it's touching. So if your butt is actually touching the bench, and you can get your butt this high and your arch this big, that's how you want it, because you pretty much want to be arching so much and driving your legs that your butt is just barely touching because everything is tight. You don't want to relax your hips and relax your arch and drop your butt down, because that's going to bring everything down lower. It's going to be relaxed, not going to be tight, and it's actually going to cause a bigger arch here in the lower back because you're dropping this part down. So then it's going to be maybe a little bit more stressful on your lower back and you might feel pain. Where here, if you keep your hips higher and you squeeze your butt, then that's going to keep your hips more in line with your lower back and get your arch more here in your middle and upper back instead, and it might feel a little bit better. So here, I can't, from here it looks good. I can't tell for sure if you know better, if it felt like your butt was completely off or not, but here's good. And then here, when you relax, then you're losing some of your position and you're relaxing your hips, so your leg drive is not going to be as good, and then it's going to be more of a arch here in your lower back. So I like that first position better. If the butt's staying down, really squeezing your butt, butt like barely touches, almost like it's hovering on the bench is what you want it to do. So let's go next one. It's floor press. Floor press looked good. Keeping minimal arch, bringing the bar all the way down, stopping on the ground, and then driving up. So no issues with floor press. See what we got here. Okay, the heavier squats. For this one, depth looked pretty good and bar path looked good. Same thing with the second one. Depth looked better and bar path still good. On this third one, it looks like your hips just shot up a little bit right there. So it looked like you just got a little bit fatigued for that final rep. And the second rep actually had the best depth, which is why it was a little bit hard, is because you went nice and deep. It was a little slow there. But then this third rep, it was just, you have to just focus on, again, keeping the knees forward and keeping your hips underneath you and your torso angle the same, where here you shot back a little bit on the knees, but shot up, and then you tipped over a little bit, so that's made it harder. But still, all around, pretty good set. And then again, deadlifts went well this week. These heavy deadlifts Move fine. Hip stayed in position right there. Back is straight. Head's in a good position. So no issues in this video either. So all around pretty good week. Bench and deadlift went the best. Squat was all right. Pretty much kind of what you said here. Squats were all right. Bench felt light for the 50. And heavy deadlifts were good. So for the next block, here's what I have made is another 2 weeks here of pushing the volume. So here you're doing 8s and 5s, and then here you're doing 6s and 4s. And I threw in a heavy single here on bench to start getting some heavier weights on bench to see where that's at, since that's moving the best. So we'll see how that 90% moves for this coming week. And then these 2 weeks kind of we're dropping off the volume and going a little bit even higher intensity. So you can see here the average intensity is 71 and 74, and then here we're going to 78 and 79. So we're jumping up a little bit, doing 5s for beginning of the week, and then here we're doing top sets. So we'll see how 80% for a triple moves and how 85% for a double moves for squat. For bench, we'll go 90% for doubles since bench is moving so well, and then test also single at 94%. So beginning of the week, we'll be able to see where first week we'll be able to see where you're at 90%, and then the week we'll be able to see where you're at with 94. And we can always adjust this depending on how these 3 weeks go. And then deadlift is similar to squat, 82% for a triple and 86% for a double, just a little bit higher than squat since deadlifts are moving better. So that's what I have. If you like looking at the graphs, it's these last four weeks, so you can see your squat. We're going to go up. This was this past week here. So volume's going to go up and then come back down. Same thing for bench. Volume's going to go up, come back down. And same thing for deadlift. Go up and come back down. Just so we can get a little bit more volume in. And then kind of like this last week is the start of the peak. And then we'll still have 2 more weeks to go heavier on everything and then start tapering down. And then you got your competition. So that's pretty much it for that. And and for the PayPal, I do have it set up. So let me see if I can pull it up right now to show you, since you think that I don't have it set up. So if I go to invoicing, there you are. View recurring series. So February 12th is the invoice date, so it's supposed to bill you in 3 days, which is on Tuesday. So it does whatever every month. So depending on the month, how many days it is and how many weeks it is, it kind of maybe shifts it over a little bit. So it's saying that it's going to charge you on the 12th, but you are in there. If I do view invoices, there you are, November 25th, December 20th, January 11th, and then you'll be February 12th. So I've had you in there since November, and I send you an invoice just on its own monthly recurring. I could edit if I want to, but like I said, every month, is just going to do it based on month, even though the months are different days. So I could edit this if I wanted to. So here I can send it to I guess it doesn't want me to edit, but I could maybe. Or I can change it to the 10th, but it's still every month it's auto-generated. So you'll get the invoice too, so no worries on that. And I hopefully this video helps you, and I'll send you over this video and the new training block now. All right, see you later.